Welcome back, Truth Seeker. October 16, 2019, in the headlines, a northeast storm will intensify into a bomb cyclone, forecasters say. And again, in recent years, you're seeing a lot of terminology regarding the weather that is militaristic. Bomb cyclones, nuclear storms, targeted storms. Every time you get a headline like this, if you know the language of the Cabal, which is gematria, which comes from Kabbalah, which is the practice of coding numbers into words, you can see why the headlines come the days they do. And I've documented every bomb cyclone headline that I've seen in recent years. So the latest comes today, October 16th, the day leaving 76 days left in the year. The word bomb, when you run the alphabetic order in reverse, sums to 76. And if you search my blog for bomb and 76, you'll see a lot of stories that we've covered about bombs in connection to 76, including the mega bomber scare last year, which was synced up with Ted Kaczynski, who was 76 years old at the time. Here's a headline from January 4th, 2018. This was the first time I noticed the term bomb cyclone. It's possible it had been used before, but this was the first time I caught it. January 4th was the day of these headlines. Bomb cyclone explodes over Northeast. And here it is right here, January 4th. You got in the headlines the bombshell book, and then the bomb cyclone. And what a day for bomb in the headlines. The word bomb with the alphabetic order and rules numerology sums to 14. And in case you're new here, there's 4 base ciphers. The alphabetic order, the reverse alphabetic order, the alphabetic order with the rules numerology, and the reverse alphabetic order with the rules numerology. You want to know all 4 of these ciphers. So you're reading about the bomb on 1-4. Here's one from March 2nd, 2018. Life and death storm warning. Bomb cyclone forms as flood threat sparks life and death warning. This is from March 2nd, 3-2. Bomb with the alphabetic order is 32. Gematria fun fact, Obama with the alphabetic order, 32. Remember how they gave you Barack Hussein Obama after they confused the world about the destruction of the World Trade Centers that were bombed? You know, they confused you. Was it Saddam Hussein? Was it Osama bin Laden? Then you get Barack Hussein Obama. This is the mockery that we get from the cabal that rules this nation. The same cabal that made us read the history books that let us know that they were detonating powerful bombs way up in the atmosphere and way below ground from the time of the 1940s up until the time of the 1990s, but then expects nobody to question anything. You know, you can read in your history book that they blew up bombs to experiment with weather warfare, but then no one thinks that they ever did anything with that. It was just for experiments to write about in the history books. It wasn't for the disaster capitalists that love destroying things so that they can lend out more money and make more profit off the people of the world, including the American people. America never was a sovereign nation. That's what people don't get. The people who lived here were genocided, murdered. And banker, warmonger capitalists came over and set up their new nation based in tyranny, war, murder, bloodshed. That's what the United States of America is. Here's another headline, March 13th, 2019. Now, notice how bomb cyclone is 109, the same as military. It's not an accident. They contrive this terminology. By the way, weather equals 109. Go back and see the video we just did on October 9th about, the powerful weather storm impacting the Northeast. But this story on March 13th was how the bomb cyclone was really going to hit Colorado. March 13th, 13/3, 133, Colorado 133. The bomb cyclone going to impact Colorado by the numbers. And then the next day, the storm spread to more of the Midwest on March 14th. On the 14th, the bomb cyclone expanded the area it was impacting. And The last Bomb Cyclone headline I had documented before today was April 9th, 2019. That was a date with 32 numerology, Bomb 32, Cyclone 32. It's also a date with 52 numerology. And remember, 52, the number of weather warfare. If you have not read my book, the chapter on weather warfare by the numbers covers many decades of weather warfare, undeniable patterns, and talks about why 52 is so central to weather warfare and why it was first admitted in 1952 by the Royal Air Force that they were conducting experiments to induce flash flooding. Of course, flood equals 52, so does Earth, so does hurricane, so does government, so does authority, so does Kabbalah, so does the Cabal, so does Gematria. Again, there's a reason that these people do everything the way they do. In Kabbalah, it stated this is how God created and manages the world through this knowledge. And it's easy to see that the tyrants, they think of themselves as God. It's also easy to see that most sheep can't think at all. That's why they can't understand this very simple knowledge. Don't leave the comment that this is too hard to understand. This really is elementary. You probably should have never made it past second grade if you can't understand what the powers that shouldn't be are doing. It's addition. It's counting. It's understanding A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. It's really not that complicated. So, we'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Read the book. It'll do you good. Till next time.